Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jacqueline and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to do a wear test and full review of the brand new foundation by Mercier. It's a Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation and I have it right here. I'm very excited to have purchased this foundation. And we're just gonna go over the details of the foundation, the wear time, and all the good ingredients that this foundation offers. But before anything else, please, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Ring that little notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. And let's get into the video. So I'm at Sephora's website right now. The cost of the foundation is $48. It comes in 30 different shades and the bottle contains 1 fluid ounce. It also, when you open up the bottle, it comes with a nice pump. Aside to that, let's see what the Sephora website tells us about the foundation. The Sephora website says that this is a luminous liquid foundation and that it will last 15 hours of hydration, that is weightless, that it has a medium to full coverage and for a perfectly glowing finish in any light. Again, this is medium coverage, radiant. Skin types, it says basically it covers all skin types, normal, dry, combination, and oily. Highlighted ingredients: super crystal clear pearl that features a super fine texture with a flawless flat surface for a light reflecting effect without a chalky look. Silver ear mushroom extract, which diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Vitamin C helps reveal brighter, clearer, more even toned skin over time. The shade that I got is 4W15 Tawny. I know when you're gonna see it, it looks a little bit darker than my complexion. So we'll see how this goes, but I think with a good tan and maybe during summertime it would just work great. I'm always in the lookout for a radiant foundation, so I'm really excited about to try this one. For the application, I'm gonna use my favorite applicator, and that is a beauty sponge. For my primer, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless primer, smoothing primer. It comes in this little container right here, so I'm gonna open it up. It's very nice and creamy, and these will basically, it will mattify you a little, but mainly what I use it for is to cover my enlarged pores. If you're new to my channel, I am in my late 30s, so I'm showing signs of aging. Also, when I was younger, I didn't use really any SPF. So I got a lot of sun damage. I have a lot of freckles, fine lines, and then large pores on my cheek area and the side of my cheeks. So that's where I usually apply this primer, as well as on my chin, and then to smooth my fine lines on my forehead. I'm just putting some primer right here. So that's that. Now I'm gonna apply the foundation. So I'm using a beauty blender, and here we go. I'm using a full pump, and let's see how this goes. The main outcome for me from a foundation is just to give me like a skin-like effect that is long-lasting, that it will just kind of like evens out my skin tone and to be radiant. So that's why when I saw this foundation coming into the market, I was like so excited about it, because I thought, oh my gosh, this will be perfect. I had actually tried another foundation from Mercier, and I had to return it. This happened like a year ago. I didn't like it at all. So I just use about a pump and a half all over my face. Application has been really easy to blend in. Right now, I think this is kind of more like into the light medium coverage. I do not want to build it any further than this, because this is the way that I will use it. Like I said, a light to medium coverage, almost to medium, but I can still see my freckles. Maybe I would just use like a quarter of a pump This is very tiny, itsy bitsy. And just gonna apply it on my cheeks, because usually on my cheeks is where the foundation kind of like ends up fading pretty fast on me. And then I don't like to put too much foundation also on my forehead, because sometimes that throughout the day I can really see my fine lines and it's exactly what I don't want. Other than the primer, what I have used, but this was in the morning, it's my skincare, which I repeated a million of times. It's very simple. Wash my face, vitamin C, moisturizer, an SPF. The rest of the skincare products I use in the evening. So the mornings I keep it nice and simple. Also because I have to run out of the door fairly fast to take the, you know, my little one to preschool, the kids. I homeschool my children, so I have to get going with the day fairly early too, just to kind of organize their day by day. But anyhow, that's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start going for application. At first impression, that my skin doesn't look super dewy. It's radiant, but it's not dewy. It doesn't look wet or, you know, like that greasy effect. No, it's completely radiant. I just tried the Tarte Concealer Foundation a few days ago, and I had a video uploaded. I will put it in the cards right here. And actually that foundation, it's more dewy than this one. And that foundation, the Tarte Concealer Foundation, it is actually also promoted as a radiant foundation. And this one, although it's radiant, is not as radiant as the concealer. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Anyhow, I'm just gonna use my usual powder, because I just don't want to change too much of my normal routine. Just give it a first shot and give you the best review, word test, and my best feedback about this foundation. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using it in light medium. I'm pretty much out of this concealer. That's why I'm gonna try to use it today. So just gonna apply a little bit right here. I'm gonna start blending it in. I was forgetting about these. There's so many new concealers in the market that honestly I have been forgetting about this concealer. Has been a ride or die for so many people in the last couple years that I cannot believe right now there's so many new concealers in the market. I think I'm gonna buy, there's a new one by Marc Jacobs, and I may do like a little wear test review on that one too. I want to try it, but this concealer is really good. The only thing is like it's really matte, and that's that. So I just put a little bit more. I have really big divots on my right here, so I'm gonna grab these. I usually use these Morphe and Jaclyn Hill 06 brush. It's kind of like a flimsy brush, but I like it because it picks the right amount of powder, and I don't like to put too much powder on my under eyes, because otherwise it starts to look creepy under there, and I don't want really to show so much of my, you know, fine lines. And then I'm gonna do the other eye. With this concealer, I have to work one eye at a time, because otherwise it's just started creasing on me. I don't know why. have this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless finish, and I'm using the color 2 medium in the shade 2 medium, and I'm just gonna apply wherever I'm gonna apply some powder. Next I'm gonna go with this Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I know it's dark, I like it though, it's nice. So I'm just gonna apply it right here. It's blending really well, so far so good, I like it. I really like this brush right here, this double-ended brush is really nice for applying. I mean, I guess with this one you can set your makeup and then do some bronzing and all of that. I don't need to make shorter my forehead, but I like to apply just a little bit of bronzer up there, just where the sun will hit. For my blush, I'm gonna use this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Drive Me Crazy blush, and this is a nice, like very squishy wet type of blush. That's the color right there. It's very pretty. It has a pearlized. I'm just gonna apply it a little bit with my fingers. Use this Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. It's so pretty. And let me see, I'm gonna grab my favorite brush is for highlighter is this Y14 by Morphe. It's very economic too, it's not very expensive. So I'm just gonna apply it on the high points of my cheek. There you go. And then to buff my skin, I'm gonna use this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder Glow. This is the Glow version. I really love this powder a lot. So I really love this powder, and it gives a subtle glow that I enjoy. Actually, it doesn't look too much. I don't like to put it on my. Let me just grab and tap a little. I don't like to put it on the side of my pores. I actually like to buff on the back of my cheeks, cheekbone, again, on the back of my cheek, and then on my forehead. And I usually do it upside, then my nose, but I never touch here where my enlarged pores are. Now to set this, to set my skin, I'm gonna use this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So far, I can tell you the foundation looks so beautiful on the skin, like radiant. And like I said, I didn't build it up to medium to full coverage. I just kept it a little bit to light coverage, and I added up a little bit more on the side of my cheeks, kind of like to, you know, make it more even, so my freckles, they don't show like boom too much, but it's not settling in my fine lines. It's staying really beautiful. And I was able to actually apply all my powder products without a problem on top of the foundation. So I really like that. I will be filming other videos after these. Therefore, I'm gonna be giving you wear tests throughout the day, little check-ins here and there, letting you know how it's wearing the foundation, how long does it last, etc. Right now, on my phone, it's about 1:21 p.m. So I'm gonna be checking with you constantly throughout the evening and give you a wrap up of what do I think about this foundation. Hello everybody, I'm here doing a quick check-in with you on how this Flawless Lumiere foundation is doing from Laura Mercier. Right now the time is 5:14, so it had passed a few hours since I have applied it, and so far it's looking really good. Like I said, it's still looking radiant. I have, you know, normal texture here. I ate lunch and my lipstick has worn off a little, and the foundation has worn off right here a little too. But other than that, it's not really settling much on my fine lines. I applied a light layer of this foundation, and so far I really like how it's looking like. So far, so good. I will be checking in a little bit later on this evening and let you know my thoughts and the wrap up on what is my opinion about this foundation. Hello my friends. So right now it is, let me see if this, it's 7:13 in the evening, and I'm doing my last check-in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup, get into the shower, and wrap up my evening. But anyhow, this foundation, I really like it. Actually, it's wearing really, really well. As you can tell, I just had my dinner, and I mean the lipstick is completely off, but it has worn really, really nicely. It has lost a little bit of its radiance, to be honest, and it feels a little bit more in the drier side right now that it has, it had started to like pass many hours, so it doesn't feel like super hydrating or anything like that. It just feels lightweight, but I can still feel it on my forehead. Just a little bit of dryness. I have dry skin on this area right here. That's where I have most trouble. But other than that, the foundation is really nice. I really enjoy it. I like it. And I think from a scale to 1 to 10, I may give it like a 7 or 8, somewhere in between, like 7.5. Other than that, I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And if you like this type of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check my Instagram. Thank you so much once again for watching, and you have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye. If you're new to my channel, I'm in